the more I'm talking about like making a cassoulet, I'm like, maybe I should do that tonight. Yeah, so I'm Devin De Wulf. I'm the founder of the Krewe of Red Beans. So I fell in love with beans because I lived in Brazil for a year, and Brazilians eat beans twice a day, every day. And after like 6 or 7 months of eating beans, I discovered I just love them, and they make me happy. And then I came to New Orleans and discovered red beans and rice on Monday, and I was like, great, this is my spot. And the next year I created a parade about beans. Well, I think New Orleanians have such a rich culture, and there's just so many different things. So from baby dolls to brass bands to all the different parade organizations, there's just so many things that are around us if we know where to look. Obviously Mardi Gras and Mardi Gras. There's just so much happening in New Orleans. The secret of life is to have a meaningful life. And so if you work really hard on this like cultural thing, like a costume for Carnival, then it brings meaning into your life. And that's kind of the thing that I learned about just from being around New Orleanians. Yeah, so last year when the parades were canceled, all of the Mardi Gras artists were laid off basically. And we created a giant operation to employ them for last year's Carnival. This year, some of our best artists came back to collaborate with Sazerac House and do our one and only installation this year, designed by Dana Buehler and Caroline Thomas, who are two of the best artists in New Orleans, and with the assistance of Joey Mercer and a few other artists. It's nice to bring beauty and creativity into a space, especially a beautiful space like the Sazerac House. The house floats are probably here to stay, and it's a good example of how the city is so creative, and that's the creativity that makes the city so special. And that's like why we live here and put up with all the headache, because that specialness, you just can't find that in other places. Make a homemade costume or 3, and then get out into the neighborhoods and try to get into the local areas as best you can. So definitely I encourage everybody to go to Sazerac House and visit the installation that we've created there. You'll see the work of some of the best artists in our city. Just their talent is really what this city's all about.